Internet Land Adult.
Welcome. A Lot Podcast, episode 228. We have myself, Javen, and Ahmad. We have a wonderful podcast for y'all set up today. As you can assume, you guessed it. It's all about beef. Beef.
Pause, man. Pause. We gonna start every episode like
glizzies. It's the glizzy battle.
What's the clock on that? That was like maybe 10 seconds,
even,
15 seconds. Even that. Jesus
Christ. We're here, fellas. We are here. Before we get into that, I guess we can see how y'all are doing. Your mental health. Check to see what y'all doing. How was your week? How was how's life treating y'all?
And I'm good, man. You know, another day, another dollar.
Really?
Yeah, man. The weather's getting nice, getting warm. You know,
that is always pods outside.
Yeah.
Pods outside.
You know, it's a different energy when NBA playoffs going on. You know what I'm saying? Weather starts to change.
Music dropping. You can't even, I was gonna say I'm flipping between channels, but it wasn't channels. Like I couldn't. I'm watching the playoffs on mute because I'm listening to this goddamn music that's dropping. Like it's so much happened on a Friday night. What about you, Jay? How was your week? Another day, another dollar.
Look at his face. Look at his face. Look at his face. Look at his face. He ain't shaved in like 2 months. Look like he just been in a.
You went to work like that?
2-door Jetta for about.
You know what it is? It's the beard. I've seen the beard, but it's the beard coupled with the fucking fishing hat.
Yeah,
that's what makes it. Yeah. That's the. You look homely, man.
This is the season I'm in right now. I don't know what to tell you.
What, sophomore year?
If you call that, if this was sophomore year, it looks like to you.
You got the Sean Price beard.
You know, life just it moves in waves. You know
it's crazy because I was gonna come to you and I was gonna ask you to line me up because I know I was gonna be on camera this week, and I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I didn't. It seems like that would have been a horrible idea. Do you even have clippers?
Look at you.
Do you even have liners?
Look at you.
Clearly, they clearly broke or something.
No, that's not what broke. His spirit broke.
Your will to wash your ass and groom yourself.
There are a lot of things that the world puts in front of you that slows you down.
Like women?
Mine is FanDuel. Mine is FanDuel.
Okay.
Mine is FanDuel.
Rough week, huh?
Rough month.
I talked to him earlier this week.
Fiscal 30 days.
I saw him spending a little money earlier this week, and I was like, "You must have won." He was like, "Yesterday." And here we are at the end of the week. Well, grand total.
You got to keep in mind, when I said yesterday,
that was like Tuesday.
It was still the understanding of, but you still got to get what you lost back. You know what I'm saying? Which is new because I don't lose like in
consecutive
that ego
manner. Yeah, that's gambling.
So what you get is this. You know what I'm saying? This nice
ungroomed Javen
Grizzly Adams. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Then he was up at 3:00 in the morning watching Australian rules football.
Oh, that's a great question.
Actually, I was in the forest chilling with the bears, waiting on them ladies to come through.
Pause. With the ladies.
Waiting on the ladies to come through.
With the bear? You was chilling with the bear?
Chilling with the bear. We waiting on the bras.
You ain't gonna get picked.
Who not?
They picking the bear.
I look like a bear. We good. We good.
I see what you did there. I want to ask y'all, we talking about grooming. What, niggas, I ain't gonna say niggas don't groom, but not like ladies, of course. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. What I'm saying is, what grooming or what aspect of grooming do you take serious? Like you don't play about. Like you.
Besides washing your ass?
Yeah, besides washing your ass. Washing your ass, brush your teeth. Like, you always going to have some fresh kicks. You always going to... Or what's your first, goal?
Well, what are we talking about? Like, in public? Like, going outside?
Just your appearance. Like, what is the biggest thing you spend time on?
That would be shave, haircut. But, again, as you see, kind of depends as well. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm a homebody. You know what I mean? If I wasn't a homebody and stepped outside in the public eye like that, you know what I'm saying? It'll definitely be shoes.
Okay, shoes.
Even if I'm not clean here or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Shoes can make up for that.
You see what it is. Stop playing with me.
Some people the reverse though. They be like, I got some bummy shoes on, but if I'm
but you know what?
Not bummy. I don't want to say bummy, but you know,
I can do that if I'm in a comfortable environment, a familiar environment. You know what I'm saying?
Just something new. Like you got an event on Friday and it's
shoes.
Like, oh shit, I got to get some shoes.
Shoes.
Okay.
Because most of the time I'm not gonna look like this.
But if you're talking event, if it's like, because I mean we grown, so if it's an event you got to dress up, it's more about the suit than the shoes.
No, what
you know what I'm saying? Like
your
said,
personal thing.
What
the first thing you gonna cut your hair first? You gonna get a fit first? You gonna
on the grooming side?
Like what's the first thing that you think about doing to yourself for said shoes?
Always shoes. I mean, nigga, I got.
Is that a nigga thing?
I got locks.
This niggas.
Nigga,
Niggas, white people don't give a fuck about shoes. Yeah, that's a nigga.
Well, you know what? It's a cultural thing. So when you was a shorty or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can see some of the most hard-headed little boys, respectful little boys, clean-mannered assholes, you know what I'm saying? But you always looked bottom to top. You know what I'm saying? And you judged it from there. You know what I'm saying? You always look.
It's a lot of women that too.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of women say that they look at a man's shoes first.
Yeah, the fit makes the kicks make the fit.
But more so, it shows something different because you can wear some dope kicks and some bummy jogging pants or some busted cargos or this or that or whatever in a t-shirt and walk outside. Motherfuckers gonna go.
Yeah, if you got on some raggedy, I'm gonna say raggedy, but if your clothes are not as expensive as your shoes can make the clothes. The clothes can't really make the shoes. You can't have on a raw fit and some bullshit shoes and they be like, went with that.
That's a good point there.
Yeah, you can't.
That's a good point.
Really
so you're gonna clean up all here, then when I get down there.
But women can. Women can put some bullshit shoes with a raw outfit.
Well, only they know they bullshit.
Right.
Yeah,
other women know.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Only women know that they bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Man,
they ain't dressing for us.
Unless the motherfuckers is just outstandingly bad. You know what I'm saying? Dude ain't paying attention like that. Like, oh shit, some Steve Madden. No,
shoes wasn't a big thing for me because I always had a big ass foot. So a 14. What now it's more common for a lot of these shorties got big feet. But when I was a shorty,
that nigga had like a 12.
I could only get like Scotty's, Patrick Ewing's.
You would have to.
Him and Jason Ward. That shit used to be wild.
You should have. East Bay would have been.
East Bay.
We did that shit too.
Right now, Jack.
We did that shit too. But them motherfuckers was.
And then you can't get all the shit though. You know what I'm saying? And then some of the shit is late. And this is back then. You couldn't get Jordans from 3 years ago, brand new back then. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like that wasn't a move. If you didn't have them originally and now you just gonna pop, like you can now. None of that shit matters. You know what I'm saying? Like no matter when you get them, you got them. You know what I'm saying?
Why are you saying that? Nike and Jordan are the biggest drug dealers of the 20th century. Dog.
They're doing a great hustle with the Jordans now.
They are doing
You want to know why?
What they doing now?
I don't know how many people know this. And people who in the shoes and kicks know this shit, right? Because the old Jordans was Nike Air on the back.
Correct.
These are Jordans symbol in the air.
Mm-hmm.
They what?
So it's on the back of them, like
I heard what you said, Nike Air at the back.
Now it's the Jordan symbol in the air.
That's actually the shoes I got. I was actually I've had these for like 2 or 3 years now, but I was in 87th, Pete's on 87th, and it was the meat market in the back. It was an African dude. He like, what kind of shoes are those? I'm like, I don't know. My girl bought them. I had them for like 3 years. He like, you mind if I take a picture? I'm like, all right. Yeah. So I'm in the back. I don't know if you've been on Pete's, you know the seasoning is in the back. So I'm looking at seasoning.
If you know Steve, you know this is funny as fuck.
I'm like, all right. So I keep going while he take the picture, but when he get through, I'm like, I couldn't think of the word sneakerhead. Yeah, so I'm like, you a
connoisseur.
You
like shoes.
Yeah, I'm like, you love gym shoes? He like, he like big grin, and I'm like, and then when I later, I'm like, sneakerhead. He like, yeah, and then he trying to show. I'm like, no, I don't want to see all this shit.
New Balance back in the day.
That's how, and that's another thing. Or what's funny about they whole hustle, Nike and Jordan, is that they getting money hand over fist, recycling this or that, but also putting a divide between, let's say, folks who was there 89, 99, 91, 92, 93, you know what I'm saying, who know the little small intricacies, you know what I'm saying, differences of this to that, to where they, no, see,
But see,
you don't even, and it's like, okay, now we got a whole nother war going on.
They drop them, but them be like, go secondhand for a stack most of the time.
Yeah.
That's why they a stack, because they got the Nike on them and not the Jordan on them. That's why.
Can you imagine the shoes that you begged your mother for
and kept them
at 16
at mint
for $75?
Mint condition.
Happen to never get them, or they never opened them. 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. The original shoe from 1988.
You know what's even wilder though?
You still got what?
My twos.
You wore 'em?
No, I wore them, but they're not worn out. I still got my Jordan 2s.
Your Jordan 2s from 89?
Yep. I can't wear them, but I was like, somebody can wear them.
No, Jordan 2s from 88.
You
88?
gonna pass them down.
Somebody can wear them. That's the only kicks I legit still got them motherfuckers.
No. Dude.
Cause I knew like that was, you gotta understand. Y'all know my brother. This is I knew the importance of certain shoes when they drop. Like, this is different. And it was just one of those things. I just kept them. No. It was one of those things where I grew out of them.
It took
but
him 2 years to get them.
But no.
Be when you be begging your mama for something and he finally
my mom didn't. No, my brother got them for me.
Oh, don't touch that.
It was. I got them when they came out. My brother got them for me. But it was just one of those things that I didn't. Them was the only Jordans I had.
See you, how them shoes doing?
Let me ask y'all something.
Them the only Jordans I had until I started
on the
working.
same understanding these Jordans and when we were growing up, and this or that or whatever. I ain't gonna bore anybody with the past like that. But bringing it to the present, we would get maybe $100 pair of shoes once a year, maybe.
We were the generation that,
maybe twice.
We were the generation where they went
yours
up.
Yours is a little different, you know what I'm saying, because of what you just said with your brother and this and that or whatever.
That wasn't.
You know what I'm saying?
That wasn't as consistent back then. He was a young guy. You know what I'm saying at the time. So it wasn't like it was later on. But I had to, nigga. I started working. I'm gonna get money to get my own.
No. Keep in mind, look what I'm talking about. Because I ain't talking about then. I ain't talking about when you're able to work. I'm talking about
I wasn't legally able to work, but I was working.
You ain't making enough money at 9 years old to go buy you some shoes. That's what I.
No. Hell no. Hell no.
So this was.
But I was.
You may get one. Stop, Steve. Shit. You may get one, maybe two pair of $100 shoes in a year, and I'm talking about age 9 to 13.
No, you tripping? Nah, that wasn't happening.
Nope.
No.
So even less. No, y'all better make my case.
Hold on.
Better make my case.
What I was saying was we the generation of when shoes became expensive. So our parents were like, what? How much for a shoe?
I agree.
Everybody after that recognized or accepted the price of shoes.
Right.
But we were the ones that were like, no, these shoes, they had to, with all the gimmicks.
The bubble and the
pump
gel?
it up. And it's just,
I can jump
I
2
don't give a
inches
fuck.
higher.
I'm not paying $95 for
It makes no sense to pay all that money for a shoe.
That shoe do the same thing as that shoe.
I used to get this that you gonna grow out of.
Yeah, I got that. Which makes sense now.
Yeah.
But it's about to make my point. All these are about to make my point.
That's why I never got those shoes, because my foot was growing so fast.
So it's like,
like, I'm gonna buy you. My mom used to always say, you could just wear the box.
Let me rephrase it then. If one did around these times, before folks is old enough to work and get their own this or that or whatever age that is, have y'all seen the difference from then to now at that same timeline? Like, from what y'all just said, I may get a shoe I like more so than a shoe that costs $100.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? To where now, shorties have a rotation like grown men, grown people. You know what I'm saying? Well, with the shoe actually costing more, right?
I think that's the culture.
The actual economy ain't shifted one way to suffice that. So where did that?
I'm gonna tell you right now.
You see where I'm asking? Okay.
It's the culture of what parents think looks good. So when Easter Sunday comes and your mama has that outfit for you.
I got Buster Browns on.
Right. now you have that Jordan outfit. Now you have that Kobe's, or you know what I'm saying, whatever that is, because the mom thinks it looks good. Right. The dad thinks it looks good. The parents will actually dress you in, you know what I'm saying? And it goes to that, you know, school pictures. Like when we took school pictures, it's like we clearly look like.
But mama take you to JCPenney or Wars, get you your little bullshit.
There's a definitive. When you standing in line for school pictures, you can tell who mama let them decide and who mama dressed them.
Yeah.
That don't really happen now. Like when that line for school pictures, it's like, oh, y'all look good. Like, or it's
look the same. You don't see the difference.
The difference in that line now is who was prepared and who wasn't. But you don't know the style where it came from.
And it's also because of a lot more now. You have the culture gap between the parents and the kids is a little bit less in certain ways. Not that they know everything that's going on with the kids, but if you look at our parents and as far as culture gap, as far as dress and this and that and all that, there was a large gap between our generation as teenagers and the parents' generation, right?
Music we
listen to, all that shit. Now it's much more the shows they watch, you know what I'm saying? The things, the music they listen to, it's closer. Not it's always the same, but there's much more of a crossover than it was for our generation, where the music your parents listening to wasn't the same shit you was listening to at all.
Real talk. While today started my bullshit ass morning, I stood on the balcony of Chug's demo, and Cam came out there. And I got to think, looking at how old I am to how old she is. You know what I'm saying? And I looked to the side and I saw a reflection of me and how I was looking. You know what I mean? I'm like, so when I'm 50, she gonna be 15, pushing 16, this or that or whatever. I'm probably gonna look this, you know what I'm saying? Look dressed the same. I'm still probably gonna go get my mics. I'm probably still gonna, you know what I'm saying? Rock this or that or whatever to where I just left dad. Dad just left 15 minutes ago. You know what I'm saying? And 50-year-old dad looked like what we all know what a 50-year-old would look like. You know what I'm saying? The shirt Steve got on, you know what I'm saying?
Steve dressed like an old man.
Some Dockers.
It's a gunshot.
You know what I'm saying? His glasses. Why are you looking?